the National Football League. One pride on your feet, and welcome Dan Campbell and your two-time defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions!
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Again, another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, Dallas.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game. And Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
25-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's fourth down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Prescott now. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Brings up 2nd and
You look at this Cowboy defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
42-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Then he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's good.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it as a former defender. I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 11 carries, 67 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards. And
now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
He's across
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Out right, he finds Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Prescott to throw it.
4 yards on the pickup.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
It's a gain of 16
That one good
yards.
for 16, and the drive will continue.
Cowboys first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Cowboys.
Now Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis.
Number 43.
And they get him down right He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The Lions at 7-5 now of the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You've got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
44-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
At the 37-yard line.
On the jet sweep, it's to Slaw. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
To throw is gone. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming
A
up.
loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Gone. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 13.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Goff. That one caught by Ross Dwelly.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
From the gun, here's Goff. He finds his man complete. That's Kennedy. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Kennedy. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the
Goff now to throw.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
There's Goff.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff, as the first half is winding down.
And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Final play of the half, Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Jacob Saylor's now on the return.
Dances by him.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Goff now looks to throw. And down he'll go at the 25.
Third and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun. Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Oh, good move. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. 2 yards to go, second down.
Second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Prescott.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First
Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43.
They followed up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
3rd and 7.
Here's Prescott. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run forward with Davis. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Davis. And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the yellow line. They stop him short.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Gone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jamison Williams.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Prescott.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 44.
Prescott now.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this is caught inside the 5.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it with Davis. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now it's gone. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions first down.
Again, Goff.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Back now at Ford Field. The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they were with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Gone. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. To throw is gone. He finds his man, complete. That's Kennedy. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Here's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kennedy. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ross Dwelly, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have taken a fourth quarter lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. Four fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he gets us up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up third and 1.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on third. Throwing. Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on third and 1.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
Off the play fake. Prescott.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Prescott.
41-yard line.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Davis. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11.
And it's third down.
To throw is Prescott.
That's into the hands of Tolbert.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
This one swung out to Williams.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Prescott.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup.
Goff now to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 33. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're one completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2nd and 6 coming up. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Lions are going to win this game.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.